You're a human being that has no value, nothing. And those people, the one that are controlling all politics and everything, are the one who are directing us. They have the right to decide whether we can live or die, or whether we, I mean, it's too sick for me to understand, too cruel, too cruel. Since I was a child, this was a place that I've always wanted to come back to. Also, it was in my head long time ago, when I reached the age of 50, I'm going to leave Europe, leave being away from home, come back. So what I did in 1999 is, before doing that big step, I came over after 6 years of not putting a foot here in Lebanon. I came over to feel the place and see whether I can fit in. I mean, whether this place can fit in me or whether I can fit in this place. I don't know. It was 10:30 at night and very quiet. The sea was calm. It was a quiet evening in May. And we sat down quietly. And since I was at that time a tourist in my Lebanon, I had the camera in my pocket, a small little camera. So we sat down quietly, and all of a sudden I heard a noise. It was a very clear whoosh. The sand was reaching us, and just about a meter and a half, here she is, digging her nest. In 1999, that's when I left Holland, came back here, and I found out that the wild dogs and the local people and other people were ruining the whole beach. About 90% of the nests were stolen or eaten. So first thing I did is to go to the people who are responsible, and I don't want to mention you, and
just did.
yeah. You can erase it. They should be checked. Every morning they should be checked.
Okay.
The turtle, what she did is she came up here. She came up this way, and it's very easy to understand how she goes up because it's like a smile. She smile. You see? Now that's how she goes up, and she goes down the opposite. Here she made a body pit. She didn't like it, so she moved on a little bit further, and the eggs are here in this area. Now we have to look for them. The only way we can find the nest is by poking this and allowing it to go down. I'm using all my force, and it's not going in easily.
Are you sure you don't want us to do it?
It takes years of experience.
No, I don't want to ruin them all. The whole thing is the idea is to do a camouflage to make it difficult for human beings and dogs and everyone to find it. I feel something. Yeah. Okay, the babies are here. The location is good. We don't have to relocate it.
How come you can take these eggs out and so on? Doesn't
Once she lays her eggs, I have 12 hours to play with the eggs, remove them, displace them, clean them, weigh them. After 12 hours, they cannot be touched.
The section is A. No, B.
What we have is this way, center, and this way.
How does this marking system work?
By experience. We're putting 3 different marks, one in the left and one in the right and one in the middle, just in case we lose one, then 2 will remain. Good. We put a lot of small little signs because local people have a hobby of taking them out. So if they find one, at least we still have 3 more hidden. This is just the one that is very close to us when we're walking. We can see it, it's in red, it's clear. No nests?
Yes, there is one.
Oh, where? F section?
Near the village. Yes, the last section is H.
One only?
One only, yes.
Oh, good. The whole thing that we are doing here is all done by experimenting and observing and experience. A lot of questions are still not answered scientifically concerning the turtles. They're working on it, but it's a slow process. Okay. This mesh wire is going to protect the eggs and the hatchlings from wild dogs and foxes. Usually they come and they sniff the eggs and then they start digging. Now this will be covered with sand. They start digging, they reach the mesh wire and they cannot go inside to the eggs. And at the same time, the mesh wire, the holes are big enough for the hatchlings to go out very easily. Even if we're not here, the hatchlings can go out alone. When the turtle starts laying eggs, the eggs when they start coming down, then she goes into a trance. She doesn't feel anything around her anymore. She is in labor. So she is only laying eggs. That is when scientists take an opportunity to measure her, to tag her, to do whatever they want to do. And she doesn't move, she continues. But before starting dropping the eggs, if you interfere and she is still didn't drop one, she goes back. She leaves the nest and she goes back. And mainly in these cases, what happens is she lays the eggs in the water. And next morning you see them floating all over the beach, drowned, dead. Very good. The nest is in peace. People come and fish at night here. And the majority, they come to party here. They get their alcohol, they get their food, they get everything, and they have a celebration, and then they go. And that disturbs the turtle. The turtle is scared of any kind of movements that she notices on the beach. Building fire at night here. Big fire, they spend the night, they party, and this light, kind of light, scares the turtle. So they don't come up here. Hi, baby.
عندي برميل هيك.
She came up this way, moved on, 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 and then she turned here. And down she left. Back to the sea. There is, it could be possible, just a theory, because I was not here. It could be that wild dog scared her. Wild dog. Usually they do that, they run away, they go back when they see a wild dog. فيها مي؟
دومي ايه؟
حبيبي.
يطمنن. عشانك عرقت كتير.
This is the only virgin beach that is left in Lebanon. Even people who come from outside, foreigners, they love it, they appreciate it. It's a rare beach. Although it has been abused by dynamite fishing and poison fishing and God knows, and then stealing the sand during the war. And it changed a lot. When we were kids, it was a rich sea. Scuba dive and see all the colors of the fish. Now if you see one, you jump out of joy. Oh, I saw a small little fish. And then let's not discuss the army and the UN, who decide to do their training in the sea with the live ammunition during the mating season. During the mating season, and I believe that's why we had a lot of dead turtles this year, because it was the mating season when they started. All this practice for what? Are they going to fight the Israelis? What are they going to do? Now we need to move it out.
What are you going to show me?
Here. It's a bit heavy. Too heavy. Too heavy for me to carry it out.
What is it?
Those are leftovers, the bombs that hit the house, rockets or whatever you want to call them. I don't know exactly what to call them. And this came from the sea, from a ship, not from planes. I think at that time, at the end of the period, the end of the war, Hezbollah hit one of the Israeli ship here in Mansouri, and that is when they went crazy. They started shooting left and right. But thanks God, we were not here. This beautiful beach shouldn't be left like this for people to abuse it. And I see it coming in 20, 25 years. It will change, it will be destroyed. It's a pity. Anyway, I'm trying to do my best here. And maybe my best will be enough, maybe not, I'm not sure.
I find from human rubbish, like pocket of cigarette, plastic, something when they change the baby for baby. When they change here and clean in the beach, when they swimming, the people come drink coke or oranges or juice here in the beach, and they left it here. نعم.
راح لابسك كزلك.
لا راح كله بحكي. Here supermarket, you can find everything: Coca-Cola, Pepsi, chips, everything.
This is the most dangerous thing that can kill a turtle. They swallow it, believing that it's a small jellyfish, and it goes and stays in the stomach and keeps on collecting until the stomach feels full all the time, so they die out of starvation. This is the nets, the you know, fishing wires. Looking at the garbage now, I noticed that the local people are improving now. Instead of leaving the whole thing spread around, they're putting it back, leaving it back in plastic bags. This is a sample, like, which is a good step. It's a positive step.
Is it because of you think?
Sorry?
Is it because of you?
I don't know. Maybe they feel that we're doing this work every day and they want to help or something. And of course they come down every morning and they see that their beach is clean. I'm sure they appreciate something, even if they have no feelings whatsoever. It leaves an impact. And here, Francis, we have a nest that we lost. We couldn't find it. We need a metal detector. It was too close to the water. Salam alaik. كيفك حبيبي؟ I have some photos that I can show you before, how it used to be, and now how it is. It was not painted, it was, this wall was painted, this one was still not, and it was a mess. From outside looking, and inside nothing was working.
Why is it orange?
Orange, I spent 20 years of my life in Holland. Holland is my second country. When I needed help after my son's death, I found refuge in Holland. And it's a place that understood the pain that I was going through. And I was given a lot of love, affection, attention, everything that one needed to be healed. It took time, but they've done a great job. Holland is my second home, and this is orange for Holland.
Detector, battery,
He wants to do everything because...
Yes, he's testing.
He's testing the machine.
okay.
They seem to be very light, those detectors.
This one.
Here's the marking.
Okay,
So
give it.
all this area, all of it, huh?
It's too, yeah, then that's it. These are the ones that are... giving us a hard time.
6 meters, it said.
1, 2.
We could not find it.
Okay. Naga.
So maybe somebody stole the wire, or maybe we write it wrong or something. But we could not find it here.
Okay.
Captain, can we start from this point upward? Found it? Okay, you got it. That's it, yeah. Okay, got it. The problem is that the measurements were not accurate and we lost it. Somehow we lost it. Okay, here's the center. You can see the yellow ribbon where the eggs are. Hopefully that they are not dead. And the babies are ready. But still, I think they need one more day.
Very good.
Or we need to open it in the afternoon. Now it's too hot and the fish are already hungry.
Okay.
So if I release them, they're going to be eaten by the fish.
Oh, okay, okay.
So they are here and they are ready, thanks God.
Oh.
Now we just make sure that we don't lose it again, you see.
How do you feel?
I feel I feel great. I was so worried that there is something wrong with this nest. Either it's completely dead or suffocated by water or local people took the mesh wire. So many things came to my mind. Thanks God, everything is good. I think they'll be coming out this evening. Tomorrow morning, early morning.
So, what's the distance between?
Great.
It depends.
Thank you, Francis. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. What do you say thank you in your language? Thank you.
谢谢。
Shish-
谢谢。
Shishir. Yes, let's open a bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
But we
We
don't have
camouflage
any.
it a bit more
Uh,
or not?
yeah. Because of the smell now. Hamad! Da! Are you sure they're not going to eat the turtles?
No. I will put the date to the 25th of July, 2009. The nest is F1. Careta, careta. Okay.
And what's so special about this one?
It's the first.
It's the first. It's the first.
I got excited.
Me too.
What is the procedure, Mona? You would have to tell us more or less.
Yeah, okay, we open the nest. You have this thing, you measure the width
And the length
and the length, and then,
to weight them.
yeah, but you have to be very fast because you put it here and then
We start moving.
now we're removing the sand and the babies are ready.
لا لا كثير خفوش. لأن أقول 5 و6 و4 منهم في كثير.
The minute you move the nest, they start going up to start their journey to the sea. Now, wake up, wake up, wake up. Okay, what I need now is... Eliano, 10.
10?
Yes, then.
Okay, 20 now.
Le mettono dentro il secchio perché da sole non riescono ad andare a riva. Allora le aiutano loro, le pesano, vedono se stanno bene.
معلش يا عم الله يخليك بس ترجعوا متر لورا ما مشكلة بس
زيحوا شوي.
بس ترجعوا متر معلش يا عم
Juste un tout petit peu. Pas lui faire peur. Voilà.
Everything is okay. Until now, I have only four eggs that are spoiled. I don't know who. And this is a funny little thing that came out. It's supposed to be an egg, but it's not an egg. You see this one? It is
يعني
still.
جيتوا بالأجار
It's still in.
يعني بدك تدفعيني 100 دولار
يا محمد. It's still in, but what's important is to check whether, okay, there is no embryo, there is no yolk, there is nothing. She is complete, she can go. This is one of the eggs that hatched, but unfortunately something happened and she died inside. She's completely matured, but she's dead. They go climbing on top of each other, and who's the fittest survives and the rest, they die. Okay, that's it.
So it's all the nest who went out, huh?
You need to take this measurement and this measurement.
And then wait.
0.91 millimeter.
Okay, now
27. Also 20.
من هون لدنبا. We're measuring the width and the length.
Why?
Just to keep
38.
the data going on,
29.
which we're collecting now for the last 8 years. Hopefully in 10 years we'll know exactly what's happening on this beach.
41.48.
Are you not confusing them by putting them in a bucket?
Well, I think I am, and I'm disturbing them, and it's against my principles, it's against my beliefs and everything, but we have biologists and scientists who need all this information in order to have a final report, scientifically final report. I'm against it. I'm against it. Put yourself in their place.
In a bucket?
Won't you be disturbed? You rarely can find a perfect nest that everything hatches. This is like a big event happening, that they all hatch and everything is perfect. During all these 8 years, it happened with me only once. So let's try. We try to straighten. هونيك عندك. Good. Okay. شيء بده يروح هيك في شيء بده يروح هيك في شيء بده يروح هيك. They're going to go all
This is your first nest, isn't it? Tell me about it.
It's very exciting to see them all coming out and going to the sea, but actually I didn't look at them so much. I was more worried if they would make their way to the sea than really, observing them. But very nice feeling, especially when they come out. They start popping up from the sand. Yeah. They all weigh more or less the same, 16 grams.
After opening the nest, we find that there are hatchlings that haven't swallowed yet completely the egg yolk. So what I do is I take them up with me. I put some wet sand and put them on it and take them up to the house. And there I cover them and keep them in a safe place for a few hours, sometimes 24 hours, sometimes more. It depends on when are they going to swallow that egg yolk. And early morning they'll be released. So now I'll show you where usually I keep them. And it is supposed to be in a quiet place, dark. So they go to sleep and don't lose their energy. Now they're sleeping. The minute we go down to the beach and they hear or they feel that they are close to the beach, then they start moving. And what I mean is, you see, for example, this one has to fall down naturally. And in the morning it will be down. Then that means it's ready. This one, her sister is ready. She can go now. We can release now a few of them if you want.
No, whenever you think it's right.
Just let them stay all together for tomorrow morning. That's it. No light.
يلا قرب. اوكي. هلا نحن المفروض لوين نازلين شو بدنا نعمل؟
هلا نازلين على البحر اللي هو بحر المنصوري والقليلي. أول ربع منه بيتبع لضيعة القليلي، والثلاث أرباع الباقيين بيتبعوا لضيعة المنصوري. هونيك الزلاحف موجودة والبحر كلياته كناية عن كيلومتر وربع بس. هلا لما تنزل بتشوف انه في صخور كتير، في محلات رمل، في محلات بحث، في محلات مختلفة كتير، بس هني ما بيجوا وما بيطلعوا الا عن المحلات اللي موجود فيها الرمل. هلا بعدهم نايمين، بعد شوي بيصحصحوا. Carlota! At this site, there is a green turtle nest. I'm not sure whether it's ready or not, but yesterday one of them went out in the middle of the day and she got dehydrated and died. The green is very important because it's very much endangered. The whole beach is full of carretas. I have only 3 nests of green and the rest is all carretas. So usually when we have a green turtle nest, then we celebrate.
Morning, ladies.
Good morning, cameraman.
Did you have a hard time getting up?
We did, yes.
More than me.
عمار بتحكي بضلك انت وياها تحكي شوي بس يعني ضلك تحكي انت وياها. لحظة.
I'm a bit upset because they don't come prepared and they ask silly questions.
Like what? Tell me. I want to get an idea.
Like, how come we don't have a nest today? And do you think we're going to see a nest today? It's just that, like, I have to be a person who's going to predict whether there is a nest. They insist on what they need to film. And this is very tiring.
Had a good morning?
And now they are worried about the walk. And they have to continue to the end of the beach. Ooh, it's too much for them to do. I mean, another one. This one is eaten by crabs. It's from this nest. We should open it this afternoon.
It's 2 August.
شو هيدا منى؟
هيدا حبيبي واحدة من الجرين تيرتلز اللي ظهرت ولقطها السلطعون. وعادة شو بيعمل هون حوالين الرقبة كتير سوفت، كتير طري. ببلش ياكل من هون بفضي كل شيء جوا وبيترك لي اياها فاضي. بس هيدا ما كفى اكله. My main aim is to declare this area as a national reserve for international community and national community to understand how important this beach is and to protect these endangered species. Try to keep the balance of Mother Nature. I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic. That's what keeps me going. It's a slow process. It takes time in my country to change such rules, but things happen. Now, I remember when we first started, it was completely different. The disrespect, the way they used to destroy our nests, the way they reacted aggressively towards what we were doing, and then slowly, with time, they understood what we were trying to do. And of course, by meeting the people and the youngsters, and especially during hatchling times, when you see all the local people, they come and they gather, and I explain to them and I let them touch the turtle, and then they get so excited and they feel so good about it. So it's working. It's working. It's slow, but it's working. وينه؟ حطينا له الخشبة. This is a green turtle nest, very special nest, because in this whole beach I have only 3 nests, and the rest 45 characters. And now you'll see the difference between the caretta and the green.
Okay, here's the
Yeah.
How can this be possible?
Okay, okay, they're safe now. Francis, look at it. It's bigger in size. Bigger in size than the caretta, and the colors are different. She has a white stomach and lined, and also the flippers are longer, and she's stronger. Let me see.
Or almost.
No, she's dead. Here they come. حبيبتي تعطيني كف تاني.
Wow!
They're looking great. Very good shape. I just told you these are the green turtle, or colonia medas, they call them.
Are they okay with this?
Yes.
With the belly like this?
Because it lays more eggs, it needs a deeper nest. No, this is ready. Here you can see that still she didn't swallow all her stomach in. She has to stay with me for 24 hours or خلاص اترك خرجت تشلي من هون. So this goes home.
I mean, this one's going to the bed and breakfast?
Yes.
You mean actually the ambiotic sac that's still hanging out,
That's it.
it has to be absorbed by the body before they can go.
And that's exactly what I mean. Thank you. She stays. She's dead. You see how fast they are? They're much stronger than the carettas.
There is something inside the sun, look. Down.
As usual, all the NGOs and all the people that work in conservation I don't know how, but they become part of politics, power, money. They lose the real thing is just take care of these little babies. And then it becomes like a power fight. Who is going to be, what NGO is going to be better than this NGO? Who is going to be the first in, speaking up? Who is going to get more money than the other? Who? This is not it. It's not it. And the truth is, you don't need much money for this project. Not really. You need few things to buy, okay, and to maintain and keep the work going on. But the rest, people should help. This is not a project that belongs to me. It belongs to Lebanon. It belongs to the whole world. The turtles are not mine. I shouldn't be working my head off trying to find money for people to come and help. It's something that should come from the heart. Otherwise, it's not use. It doesn't make any sense. If you come over here and you want to help me and your heart is not in it, you can't help me. You can't help the turtles, I mean.